セクション5制約強制禁止
String.
紐糸一続き
String.
A string of numbers.
Restrict.
を制限する
Restrict.
The use of cell phones is restricted to the lobby area.
Restriction.
制限
Restriction. Strict.
厳しい厳密な
Strict.
The teacher is strict with her students.
Strictly.
厳密に
Strictly.
Strictly speaking,
Distress.
苦悩貧困
Distress.
the single mother was in distress because her income was not enough to support the family.
Strain.
緊張重圧瀕死血糖
Strain.
A mental strain.
Restrain.
を抑制する
Restrain.
He couldn't restrain his anger at the rude clerk.
Restraint.
抑制
Restraint. Tense.
緊張したピンと張った時勢
Tense.
The atmosphere is tense between John and Sarah after Sarah found out that John was cheating on her.
Tension.
緊張
Tension.
Racial tension.
Extend.
を伸ばす延長する
Extend.
The students groaned after the teacher announced that he would extend the class.
Extensive.
広範囲の
Extensive.
The student was praised for his extensive and thorough research.
Extension.
延長拡張
Extension. Intense.
激しい
Intense.
Driving on the highway in intense rain is extremely dangerous.
Intensive.
集中的な
Intensive.
Intensive care unit.
Intensity.
強烈さ
Intensity. Intensify.
を強める
Intensify. Force.
力勢力軍事力に強制する
Force.
The student was reluctant to go to school, but his parents forced him to go.
Enforce.
を施行する
Enforce.
Because the new smoking law was being enforced, people could no longer smoke in parks.
Reinforce.
を強化する
Reinforce.
The basic structure of the building was reinforced to resist future earthquakes.
Compel.
に強いる
Compel.
He was compelled to finish the project by himself since the others were irresponsible.
Compulsory.
強制的な義務的な
Compulsory.
Compulsory education.
Compulsive.
やむにやまれぬ取りつかれたような
Compulsive.
A compulsive smoker.
Oblige.
に義務付ける余儀なくさせる
Oblige.
I was obliged to pay for my brother because he had no money.
Obligation.
義務責務
Obligation.
The employee must fulfill the obligations specified in the contract.
Obligatory.
義務的な強制的な
Obligatory. Voluntary.
自発的な
Voluntary.
Voluntary activities.
Volunteer.
ボランティア有志申し出る
Volunteer.
The brave firemen volunteered to enter the building first.
Spontaneous.
自発的な自然発生的な
Spontaneous. Spontaneously.
自発的に
Spontaneously.
Children acquire language spontaneously.
Spontaneity.
自発性
Spontaneity. Free.
自由な無料の暇な
Free. Freedom.
自由
Freedom.
Freedom of speech.
Liberty.
自由
Liberty.
You are at liberty to use my car.
Liberate.
を解放する
Liberate.
The mother liberated herself from housework by hiring a maid.
Liberal.
自由主義の進歩的な
Liberal.
The Liberal Democratic Party.
Release.
を解放する
Release.
The woman waited 10 years for her lover to be released from prison.
Capture.
を捕らえる
Capture.
The princess of the enemy country was captured and used as bait.
Captive.
捕らわれた捕虜人質
Captive. Captivity.
捕らわれの身
Captivity. Prohibit.
を禁じるに禁じる
Prohibit.
Smoking is prohibited in this building.
Prohibition.
禁止
Prohibition. Forbid.
を禁じる
Forbid.
Eating and drinking is forbidden in the opera hall.
Ban.
を禁止する禁止
Ban.
The use of chemical weapons is banned internationally.
Permit.
を許すに許可する
Permit.
The embassy did not permit visitors to bring their cell phones into the building.
Permission.
許可
Permission.
Without permission.
Allow.
に許す
Allow.
We were allowed only 30 minutes to do the task.
Allowance.
お小遣い
Allowance.
A weekly allowance.
Forgive.
を許す
Forgive.
She could not forgive her boyfriend for cheating on her.
Overlook.
を多めに見る許すを見落とすを見渡す
Overlook.
The police officer overlooked the boy's minor offense to give him a second chance.
Generous.
寛容な気前の良い
Generous.
The restaurant waiter was known for his generous cups of ice cream.
Generosity.
寛容気前の良さ
Generosity. Tolerate.
を許容する容認する
Tolerate.
The father spoiled his only daughter by tolerating her selfish demands.
Tolerant.
寛容な容認する
Tolerant.
The school had been tolerant of various hairstyles until the arrival of the new principal.
Tolerance.
寛容気前の良さ
Tolerance. Tolerable.
許容できる我慢できる
Tolerable. Intolerant.
不寛容な
Intolerant.
セクション6阻害除去供給促進
Prevent.
を防ぐ妨げる
Prevent.
A heavy rain prevented us from going on a picnic.
Prevention.
妨害阻止予防
Prevention.
The prevention of disease.
Avoid.
を避けるを回避する
Avoid.
You must avoid making unnecessary mistakes.
Unavoidable.
避けられない
Unavoidable. Hinder.
を妨げる妨げる
Hinder.
Lack of sunshine hindered the plant's growth.
Refrain.
差し控える遠慮する
Refrain.
Please refrain from smoking in this room.
Interrupt.
を中断する邪魔する
Interrupt.
My bath time was interrupted by a phone call from my workplace.
Interruption.
中断邪魔
Interruption. Disrupt.
を乱す混乱させる
Disrupt.
The boy disrupted the class by coming late.
Disturb.
を妨げる悩ませる
Disturb.
My sleep was disturbed by loud noises from my neighbor's car.
Disturbance.
妨害騒乱障害
Disturbance.
Emotional disturbance.
Interfere.
邪魔する干渉する
Interfere.
Do not let private affairs interfere with your job.
Interference.
邪魔干渉
Interference. Cease.
をやめるしなくなる
Cease.
The manufacturer ceased to produce this particular product because it was unpopular.
Halt.
を停止する停止
Halt.
The train came to a halt.
Deprive.
から奪う
Deprive.
The marriage deprived him of privacy and free time.
Rob.
から奪う強奪する
Rob.
The war robbed the country of its pride and future.
robbery,
強奪
robbery, robber,
強盗
robber, strip,
から剥ぎ取る除去する
strip,
After investing money in a fake venture company, he was stripped of all his possessions.
remove,
を除去する取り除く
remove,
The librarians removed the old books from the shelf for cleaning.
removal,
除去
removal, eliminate,
を取り除く削除する
eliminate,
Eliminate all unlikely answers to make the correct choice.
elimination,
除去
elimination, get rid of,
を取り除く処分する
get rid of,
He got rid of his old car before getting a newer model.
dispose of,
を処分する取り除く
dispose of,
Can you dispose of the trash that is in your room?
disposal,
処分処理
disposal,
I have some money at my disposal.
disposable,
使い捨ての
disposable,
A disposable camera.
do away with,
を捨てる廃止する
do away with,
The office decided to do away with files dating back for more than a decade.
discard,
を捨てる処分する
discard,
The secretary discarded an important file without putting it through the shredder.
abandon,
を捨てる見捨てる
abandon,
The child, abandoned at an early age, suffered through poverty and solitude all his life.
desert, desert,
を捨てる見捨てる砂漠
desert, desert,
The town became deserted as gold was no longer found in the region.
provide,
を供給する与える
provide,
This book will provide you with necessary information.
provision,
備え用意
provision, supply,
を供給する供給
supply,
Blood supplies the entire body with oxygen.
offer,
を提供する申し出る提供申し出
offer,
The kind boy offered his seat to the old lady.
furnish,
に備え付ける
furnish, furniture,
家具
furniture,
The billionaire's house was furnished with elegant antique furniture.
equip,
に装備する
equip,
The army was equipped with high-tech weapons.
equipment,
装備器具
equipment,
Cooking equipment.
promote,
を促進する昇進させる
promote,
A conference was held to promote trade between the two countries.
promotion,
促進昇進
promotion, enhance,
を高める強化する
enhance,
These new rules should enhance our service at the restaurant.
accelerate,
を加速する促進する
accelerate,
The humid weather accelerated the decaying of the dead body.
boost,
を促進する高める
boost,
Boost the economy.
urge,
にせき立てる衝動欲望
urge,
The husband urged his wife to hurry up as she was putting on makeup.
urgent,
緊急の
urgent,
On urgent business.
urgency,
緊急性
urgency, encourage,
を励ます促進する
encourage,
I encouraged my friend to continue when she was losing confidence in herself.
encouragement,
激励促進
encouragement, courage,
勇気
courage, discourage,
を落胆させるやる気をなくさせる
discourage,